Luke, another disappointing one. How do you make that?
Well, I mean, it's disappointing because of the weekend. That's the reality. Because we're not expected to win against a team from a division above us. But with the backdrop of the weekend, feels terrible. Feels terrible because we concede 2 goals, another corner, pathetic again from a corner. So now it feels awful. But if we make a really, really good performance at the weekend, then I think we say, okay, we got beat 2-0. We're disappointed with the sending off because it was a sending off. There's 2 yellow cards, so it puts a big burden on everybody else. So we're disappointed with that. But 2-0 against Lincoln, we should say, yeah, okay, it's not terrible, but we have this feeling. I'm sure the same. There's the reason why you say another disappointing one, because you didn't say a disappointing one, you said another disappointing one. Because I agree with you, the weekend was so disappointing. Now everything is under a cloud.
You alluded to it there, the goal from the corner for the first one. That must be really disappointing to concede another one from a corner.
Yeah, 2 touches. They had the first 2 touches, not 1 touch, not a great ball and someone jump really perfectly timed, head the ball really powerful in the goal. No, not that. 2 touches, 1 flick, every single county player inside the box, and they get the second touch as well. So then the game changes, because I think really, if I'm honest, I think up until then we looked very, very good, and we controlling the game, and we have some box entries looking like we look like a bit of a threat. But then we can see from a corner and everything changes, because now they don't have as much fear, so they press us more. Then because we're behind and we have a bad feeling carried over, then we start to play more mistakes, and then that helps them to feel more and more confident. And then finish the game with 1 less player. Ridiculous.
At the other end, is it a concern or not to you that you only had 1 shot on target tonight?
Yeah, it's a big concern. It's a big concern because it looked like whatever we threw at them, they just defend so comfortably. But yeah, they're a much better side. Obviously, we know that. We're not silly. We know that they're a very strong team in League One. So we expect it to be very difficult. But yeah, I think we can do better than that.
The red card for Aidan Baldwin must be very frustrating, because it was quite a lazy challenge, would you say, for the second yellow?
Yeah, it's disappointing, because when you're on a yellow card, you have an awareness that I can't do something silly, and I don't think it's like he's jumping on a grenade for the team, like the guy's about to score or something. The ball's going to go through to the goalkeeper, so just let it go through to the goalkeeper. But everyone can make a mistake. Unfortunately, when you're already booked, you don't have the luxury to make a mistake in the same way.
It was disappointing that Geraldo Bajrami had to go off after just 5 minutes. What's the latest on that?
I don't know at the moment, but I'm very upset for the boy. He's worked so hard, and I really liked the way he was playing a lot. I thought he was playing so well just in a few minutes, but I have to wait now and see what happens when it settles down a bit.
Obviously, with him possibly being injured maybe for Saturday and Aidan Baldwin suspended, might we see an addition defensively before then?
I don't know.
And finally, how disappointing are you to be out of the League Cup?
Yeah, very, very disappointed, because of course we're back in the League Cup, so it's a nice thing. But yeah, like I say, I think I would come away just disappointed, but would be able to accept if we got beat by a better team, and that would be no problem. But too many uncomfortable things, like I say, with the weekend still, and then another sending off. So then it doesn't feel so simple.